What's up, everybody? Today's film review is Judas and the Black Messiah, the second film that HBO Max has released simultaneously while it's in theaters. It's about the remarkable life of Fred Hampton and about how at 21 years old he was able to be the chairman of the Black Panther Party for the Chicago chapter. Just overall throughout the film, it preaches about all the lessons that Fred Hampton gave to the people that were in marginalized and oppressed communities. Fred Hampton in the film famously says he was forming a rainbow coalition of oppressed brothers and sisters that felt they were not being treated equal by the Chicago Police Department. Very powerful film. It's very inspiring. Fred Hampton as a public speaker, just amazing. You felt moved by his speeches. Daniel Kaluuya, I feel he should get the Oscar for Best Actor. Very powerful. The film made me cry towards the end, just like everything Fred Hampton went through. And for the FBI and the Chicago Police Department to perceive him as a threat to national security and to the city of Chicago, it was just blatant racism and corruption across the Chicago Police Department and the FBI. Basically, the movie Judas and the Black Messiah, Lakeith Stanfield does a phenomenal job portraying William O'Neill, who is arrested and cuts a deal with the FBI where he will infiltrate the Black Panther Party and get intel on Fred Hampton. In return, the FBI will drop the federal charges on William O'Neill. So many twists and turns throughout the film, but it was just remarkable that Fred Hampton, how with the Black Panthers, he was able to provide free meals for children. He was able to provide legal services, health services, and political education, really uplifting and empowering and inspiring the people, the African American communities, and also the other marginalized communities in Chicago in the 60s. It's crazy that we'll never know Fred Hampton's potential. I believe he could have been a congressman for Chicago. He could have been a senator for the state of Illinois. He could have even been president of the United States. Just if you watch this film, Judas and the Black Messiah, you'll gain an appreciation for Fred Hampton's life. When we look back at the civil rights movement, I'm very shocked that elementary through college, they never really talk about Fred Hampton. They always talk about Martin Luther King and Rosa Parks, but Fred Hampton, for some reason, I don't know why, they never really talk about him. The very first time I heard about Fred Hampton was when I saw this trailer 6 months ago. YouTube recommended me the Jay-Z song by Jay-Z and Kanye West on their collaboration album, Watch the Throne. It was called Murder to Excellence. When there was a verse, I think in verse number 4, Jay-Z says, "I arrived on the day Fred Hampton died. Real brothers just multiply." And it was just crazy, like everything Fred Hampton did. And it was very peaceful. He was not violent, and he was not preaching violence like at times you could argue that Malcolm X was when he was telling people to take arms. But Malcolm X, in my opinion, he was not violent at all. That was just the media and the FBI and the police departments portraying Malcolm X and Fred Hampton as violent civil rights activists. They were very peaceful. They were just about having oppressed brothers and sisters, protecting one another. Fred Hampton, I just wish that he didn't get backstabbed by William O'Neill. I think moving forward, this film Judas and the Black Messiah is a very powerful film, just about how teaching people to stand up, and it's never speaking out against injustice is never wrong. It's always good to stick up for one another and to help your community and uplift one another to achieve a common goals. I really liked the film Judas and the Black Messiah. I walked away being inspired by it. I just hope that this film is viewed by millions of people around the world, and I hope they can take the positive messages Fred Hampton was preaching in the film. What do you guys think about Judas and the Black Messiah? Did you like it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Let me know in the comments section below. As always, hit that like button and subscribe to my channel if you want more videos. And have a great day, everyone. Be safe.